Guys, it's me, Big T, and welcome to this super fun Monday edition of Linker Trivia. I'm excited you're here. We're ready to get this week started off right with some trivia all about Best Picture winners. If you're a cinephile, you're in the right place, or if you just like movies a lot. I have some great trivia that is sure to test your knowledge, but before we get started, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Linker, for giving us two, not one, but two $25 Amazon gift cards. See, we switched it up on you guys a little bit there, huh? You didn't know that was coming. So be the quickest to answer all 5 questions, and you will be the new owner of one of these gift cards. As always, if you get knocked out, do not fret. Do not get upset. Just hit the second chance button and buy back in. Keep on playing, yo. So let's get started. Let's start out with a really easy one. I know it's Monday. I know it's late in the day. I don't want you guys to, get too scared or anything. So for this one, we're going to the 90s and also to 1910 for Q1. In 1997, which Best Picture winner depicted the sinking of an infamous cruise liner? Was it Titanic, Captain Phillips, or Sharknado? I think this is a gimme. This is serving up a softball, people. This film, directed by James Cameron, was the highest grossing movie of all time for nearly 15 years before being dethroned by, guess who? Avatar, which was also coincidentally directed by James Cameron. The correct answer to this one is obviously none other than Titanic. Look at that. Everyone got that correct, as it should be, because we're just warming up your fingers, people. Warming up the noodle and warming up the finger. There are around 5 Avatar sequels planned, and nobody's really waiting for any one of them. So I don't know. Moving on. The next movie was described as a fantasia of the rivalry between Mozart and Salieri by the director. For Q2, which Best Picture winner is about the composer Mozart? Is it Unforgiven, Amadeus, or The Greatest Show on Earth? This one's a little tougher, equally fun. Considered one of the greatest movies of all time, this film was nominated for 53 awards and took home 40, including 8 Oscars. The movie is also largely fictional and doesn't really hold any water as far as its historical accuracy. This movie, of course, is Amadeus. Oh, apparently that was another give me. I got 100% of you got that one correct. All right, okay. I see how you guys are. I'll be a little harder for you. Salieri got the last laugh in the end. F. Murray Abraham, who played Salieri, was best actor over the actor who played Mozart. There you go, a little history for you. Director Bong Joon-ho made Oscar history when his movie won Best Picture, as he was the first Korean director to ever win this prestigious award. For Q3, which Best Picture winner was directed by Bong Joon-ho? Was it Moonlight, Parasite, or Spotlight? Which one was it? See, I told you they're getting a little harder. Not only was he the first Korean director to win Best Picture, but the movie he directed was the first foreign language film to ever win the award as well. This movie is also the highest grossing movie ever in South Korea. That movie, of course, is none other than Parasite. Oh, I told you they were getting a little harder, people. I got 6 correct and 6 incorrect. 50% of you got that wrong. Get your finger out, hit the buy back in button. Let's keep playing. Let's do this. The movie is so popular, HBO ordered a mini-series based around it. So look out for that Parasite heads. Interesting. The Lord of the Rings movies were very celebrated at the turn of the century. They raked home 17 of 30 Oscar noms, but only one took home the ultimate prize of Best Picture. For Q4, what was the only Lord of the Rings movie to win Best Picture? The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, or The Return of the King? All of these were crazy movies, I have to say. Interestingly, while this movie is certainly very good, it's actually considered the worst Lord of the Rings movie. It winning Best Picture felt like courtesy hat tip to the whole series. It's also the longest one, clocking in at 3.5 hours long, and it is actually The Return of the King. Oh, looks about half of you got that one right as well. Looks like somebody bought back in. Thank you. Now I can buy a new pair of shoes. I really appreciate it. In 2003, Return of the King swept the Oscars and won every category it was nominated for. There you go. Interesting. Winning Best Picture, even for the greats, plenty of great names have come and gone without even winning one Oscar in general. For your last question of the day, which of these directors has won an Oscar for Best Picture? Ben Affleck, Alfred Hitchcock, or Paul Thomas Anderson? This one seems easy, but it's not. Here are just a few directors who never won a single Oscar. Orson Welles, Stanley Kubrick, Spike Lee, Christopher Nolan, Akira Kurosawa, but one director has. He won it for Argo, and his name is Ben Affleck. Oh, look at that. I got 3 correct on that one. So that means we have a tiebreaker. More than 2 of you people answered all 5 questions correctly, and we only have 2 to give away. As you know, we have a tiebreaker, which means if you were the quickest to answer, who wins? So here are the 2 winners for today. Looks like Walker and Brett Baldridge. Oh, Brett Baldridge is a new one on the scene, sneaking up just like that. Well, guess what, guys? You just won a $25 Amazon gift card. Congratulations. You can take me to lunch if you want. Well, that's it for our Best Picture game today. I would like to give a big thank you to everyone for playing and to our event sponsor, Linker. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my event feed to stay up to date on upcoming events and get reminders when it's time to play. Come back here and join us. Tomorrow is going to be a fun one. We might have a guest host tomorrow who's prettier than me. I think not. So, same time for another fun game with awesome winners in my book. Cheers.